What's up, everybody? Welcome to a live reaction to the Marvel panel at San Diego Comic-Con for 2026. I am John Roca here on the John Roca channel. Now, some of you may think, saying to yourselves, wait, I thought Roca was at Comic-Con. It's right down the street. Well, let me tell you something. I went to Comic-Con on Thursday, and it was a goddamn shit show. So for me personally, I didn't want to brave it all over again just to sit in the room with everybody else, smell the BO, smell the nachos and the farts and the poop and all that kind of crap and the pee. I didn't want to do any of that. And I've seen some horror stories, people in Hall H. Now, some of my friends are there too. The two geek buddies are there, Michael and Shannon, along with a bunch of our other friends who are there at the panel as well. They're going to be enjoying the panel live. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to do it from the safety of my house and do it here. So I am here bringing this to you live. I don't know what's going to be shown. I imagine there's going to be more Doomsday footage. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to show the panel while we do the show, but I might post people's tweets that they're posting videos of the panel, and I will follow along to the reaction that's going on, or to the coverage that's going on these other sites, breaking down what is happening during the panel. So I am here to talk about it with you all, react to the news with you all, speculate about it all with you all as well. And there's a lot of things that people are speculating. We're going to get, obviously, more Avengers Doomsday news. Feige keeps talking about the X-Men stuff, that the next phase is all X-Men. This is only supposed to be an hour-long panel, but I don't trust that as far as I can throw it. And considering there's 6,000 people in that Hall H, I can't throw it very far. And there's rumors about Ryan Gosling being announced as Ghost Rider. People have said that they've seen Denzel Washington walking around, Sadie Sink walking around, so she might be there. So we might get some Spider-Man news. X-Men stuff, I'm a little curious to see how they walk that line, because we're about to get Spider-Man next week. I have the screening on Monday night. Will they reveal anything about the X-Men casting? You know, Jeff has speculated that Charles Melton is pretty much a done deal. We have heard that Adam Driver is possibly going to be the villain here. There have been pushback on whether it's Magneto or Mr. Sinister or somebody completely different. So there's questions about that. And so there's just a lot going on right now that's kind of up in the air. And Black Panther 3, a lot of people think, because Denzel has been spotted at Comic-Con, that he will come out and announce Black Panther 3. And listen, that's a man you want to bring out to announce your Black Panther 3 for sure. No, Jeff is not joining me, Zay. That's not something, this is not something Jeff would ever do, is to react to a panel watch along. If you know anything about Snyder, you know that's not something he would ever do. So this is going to be interesting. It's going to be fascinating to see what we get, who shows up, what gets announced, and all of that. And I've got to find, I think Screen Rant is going to cover it, right? Like go a step-by-step through this whole thing. I wonder if they're going to cover it. And what have you, which sites are going to cover it, because I know there's going to be a few that's going to be giving us updates, but I'll also be watching along on Twitter to see what the reaction will be to all of stuff and what's going on there as well. So there's questions abound in all of that. And listen, I just kind of got in the mood to do this a little bit earlier, about an hour ago. So I'm like, all right, here we go. So, okay, so Games Radar is covering it. They're seated in Hall H now ahead of the panel, which starts in 15 minutes. They posted this at 5:17, but the panel before is currently still happening. Just a reminder, the Marvel 2026 panel will not be live streamed. Follow along with us here for everything that happens, as well as on our Twitter. So that's gamesradar.com, which is, of course, a division of Total Film. So they will be having some okay, they'll be putting stuff up on the blog as well. So I will be following along with them as well. We got a trailer for Reacher season 4 that was dropped. We got the Matchbox trailer, which I haven't watched. I'm going to react to it probably after I do this. So yeah, there's that going on. Their Neuromancer teaser got dropped today as well, and assorted other news. So that's what's going down. But yeah, we're going to talk about everything that's happening with this panel and what gets announced. And let me look up some stuff here for Marvel. All right. The Midnight Universe looms over Marvel's Heroes with issue number 2. So straight from San Diego Comic-Con, Marvel Comics pulls the curtain back on Midnight. Its bold new publishing line featuring monstrous takes on Marvel's greatest heroes, including an issue 2 cover reveals of all 3 titles. This will be from Jonathan Hickman. Nice. Philip Kennedy Johnson and Benjamin Percy. Midnight Spider-Man, Midnight Fantastic Four, Midnight X-Men. along with variant covers being announced as well. I imagine this is their answer to Absolute, a much more brutal approach to this stuff. So that'll be fascinating to see what that is going to be like here. Okay, and let's see what else have we got here. Okay, so yeah, comic book movie is going to be doing the follow along and leave your comments in the. Okay, so there's a live blog. Here we go. 2 minutes, only around 10 minutes away. What's everyone hoping to see? Let's see here. Just a reminder: the panel will begin at 5:30 p.m. PT. Features Kevin Feige, a special guest from across the MCU, with a look at what's next for the Marvel Studios. So, while it's anyone's guess what Kevin Feige is bringing us tonight, Feige, there's a look at Marvel's rumor slate for the next few years. Remember, Feige said the other day that they've got stuff planned out to 2042, which I think is a little bit insane. But we got Spider-Man Brand New Day coming out next week. Vision Quest on October 14th. I'm sure there's going to be more with Vision Quest. I think Giacchino, who's doing the music, spoke about what he did with Vision Quest. Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. We did get a preview of that. I really enjoyed season 1. Season 2 is supposed to come out later on this year. Avengers Doomsday, obviously, in December. Daredevil Born Again has apparently finished shooting, I think, and that's going to come out early next year. Secret Wars is rumored or is said to be coming out next year, but there's a lot of rumors saying that Secret Wars is probably going to be pushed and that they're going to announce that tonight. Feige made it clear that he was not splitting this Avengers film up into 2 films. So what is he going to announce tonight? It's going to be interesting. Wonder Man Season 2, you got to take a victory lap on Wonder Man since that Season 1 was received so well by so many people. So when is Season 2 coming? Black Panther 3, what are they going to announce? What are they going to say? Who's going to come out? Armor Wars, I guess that's still in play. Blade, I know Feige said they fumbled the ball in the Blade movie, but that doesn't mean that there isn't a appearance coming from Blade. I think Mahershala Ali will absolutely appear. I think Wesley Snipes will appear in Secret Wars. So is there a possibility of Midnight Suns? That's what I think they might announce. The Nova movie, of course, with Michael Waldron. Are they going to announce who Nova is? Shang-Chi 2. God, hopefully we get a sequel to that Shang-Chi movie, which was so good. And X-Men news as well. So there's a lot that we're kind of looking at as possibilities happening here at the panel. Let's see. We got CC Black saying Elizabeth Olsen spotted at SDCC. Oh, yeah, she might be coming in as a Scarlet Witch to be a part of this as well. So yeah. All right, here we go. Yeah, LA Nerd Girl, that's a good point. I said this on the hot mic as well. Going by past years, the TV stuff might be held back and announced at D23. Very possible. Very, very, very possible. So we will see. And we'll see if this thing starts on time. I will be monitoring it on Twitter as well. I've got a few friends who are there. Obviously, as I said, the Geek Buddies are there. I know Leo Rydell is there. He's been posting stuff all day today. I think New Rock Stars are in there. Geeks of Color are in there. Although they said they scratched and clawed to get in there. I was like, bullshit. You've got connections with publicists and what have you. But the Hall H lines have been fucking insane, man. Just absolutely insane in this whole situation. So, I mean, it's been madness. I've been following along. People are just out of control with all of this. So let's see here. Marvel. Let's just put in Marvel SDCC and see what comes up. All right, we're 2 minutes away from this panel starting. Yeah, here we go. Where's this thing? Let's bring it up here. All right. So yeah, there's the line. Look at that shit. Look at how many people are out here. There's still 2 full of fans waiting to hopefully get in. People have been lining up late Thursday, early Friday for the panel. Yeah, some people bought tickets and then stayed in line for 3 days just to get in there, which I think is a little bit insane. So we will see what happens here. Might get a panel. Marvel Studios panel might get a small delay due to the previous panel starting late. Oh boy, that's never a good news. Security's been beefed up a little bit. Here's from POC. Look at that. Look at all these people there. I've been in Hall H many, many times for a Marvel presentation. 6,000 people, and apparently it is like just packed. It can get packed. Apparently, from what Adam said, Adam Flabeck, he said that it is packed to the gills. Packed to the gills. So we will see what the end result of all of that is going to be. So what is it? I put Marvel SDCC. Why is this coming? Oh my God. I hate this stuff when it does this. Hold on. Marvel SDCC. You always have to remember how. Okay. So what else have we got here? Let's see. They're saying it's possible to hear the noise of a motorcycle inside Hall H at SDCC before the Marvel panel. That could be a bunch of bullshit. You never know with all that kind of stuff. All right, let's see. Is anyone else? What other way? Motorcycle can be heard inside of Hall H. Sure. That could be a big announcement. Look at that. Look at that. Woo! Oh, no gracias. No gracias. IGN, we're reporting live from Marvel, so kicking off. Okay, follow along for announcements in the trailer. All right, so there we go. I will follow along with them. Let me zoom out of this to see what's going on. Okay. How do they do that here? Interesting. All right, well, we'll see. Anyway, all right, so we'll see. So this is supposed to start right now. So we'll see what we get. We should do a quick. I can't, man. They're gonna. I don't know if when you do that kind of stuff, they can take your channel down and give it a copyright. Give this video a copyright, or else I'd be reacting to Matchbox and to the other stuff. The Star Trek panel before. I don't think the Star Trek panel was before. I think it was the EW panel that was before. They usually don't stack two massive studios back to back in Hall H. They usually break it up with a smaller thing. So we will see. Let's see. Justin, what's up, Justin? Never thought I would ever see Neuromancer get adapted. Loved the book as a kid. I hope it's good. Ditto for Blade Runner 2099. I like the trailer. So did I. And this Neuromancer, they dropped a minute teaser. I haven't seen it yet. I hope it's good. We will see. CC Black's Scarlet Witch solo movie. Possible. Although I don't know. I don't think so. Wiley, I think you were right that Secret Wars will be delayed. Well, was it? That was. I think that was Jeff who intimated that. Wiley. I don't want to take credit for Jeff's thoughts on that. So, all right, let's see here. Let's go to the coverage. All right, how are they seated in Hall H? So they haven't. Games Radar doesn't have any. Okay. A few seconds ago. Okay, so 5 minutes ago here on Comic Book Movie, Marvel may be starting a little later than the schedule. We'll keep you posted. King Patel is apparently doing that. King Patel 7 is the one who is Rohan Patel. He is talking about this stuff. So if you want to follow along with him, feel free to follow along with him and what he's talking about here for Comic Book Movie. I kind of trust them and IGN as the two people to follow along and get the updates from about what we're getting here. But I will be vigilantly checking the Twitter as we go along to see what the updates are here, the latest. Let's see here. Motorcycle could be heard. We heard that already. It started. Let's hope they give important. It has not started. Let's see. Okay, here we go. First ding. Okay. Marvel Studios panel is almost certainly starting later. The panel before is still overrunning. There's no word yet on when it will begin, or expecting a quick change around when the previous panel stops. All right. So let's see if we've got something new here. All right. So that's one. Let's see if we got something from. What's the other one? I know I had another. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Last panel just ended. Almost time for Marvel Studios to take the stage and Hall H. So that was a few seconds ago that the last panel just ended. So they ran over by about 2 minutes. So I'm sure they have to take a little bit of time to kind of figure out where they're going to next and then go from there. So we will see what the updates will be. But what do you guys speculate we'll get? What do you anticipate we're going to get in this panel? What do you think we're going to see? What would you want to see? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know as we're going along in the chat. I want to hear from you guys. What do you think is going to happen? Andrew Sanchez says Deadpool's next adventure announcement. Maybe. Yeah, possibly. Certainly Deadpool is a very, very strong possibility. Alan says, how are you watching this, Roca? Is it live on YouTube? Are you getting special access? I am not, Smithy. No. I am just following along what other people are posting whose coverage I trust. So like IGN, comicbookmovie.com. So I'm just going to see what they're posting as well and let me know what is happening. All right, let's see the updates here for SDCC. What have we got here? Let's see. Okay, Eric Voss says the previous panel just finished. Marvel Studios will begin soon. So Eric is also there monitoring this stuff. So I'll be definitely watching Eric to see what his update is. Get notified of updates. Absolutely. All right. So no new updates yet on anything that's happened other than the panel just ended 2 minutes ago. So, Marvel takes a little bit of time to kind of square this away. So we'll see what they tell us. Yeah. Was it the Star Trek panel that was no, the Star Trek panel was earlier today. I know they were posting photos a couple of 3 or 4 hours ago. So I know it was earlier today. So it was not that panel was not the one right before Marvel. So we will see what they tell us here. So let's see here. What do we got? CYX is cute. Do you still read many comics? DC panels have been pretty great. I just read the absolute stuff. I haven't read anything else. So let me know. Waffles Daddy, are you there? Dude, if you're there, keep me updated. Anybody who's watching me who is there, please keep me updated. Put like a little asterisk or something to make your updates stand out. Please, I'd love to hear from you. Smithy says, cool. Thanks for react. Thank you. Let's see. They're giving away Doom masks. All right, Waffles Daddy, keep me updated. All right, so then we're going to get an RDJ appearance if they're giving away the Doom masks because they want people to wear that for RDJ. And I don't understand how this panel is supposed to be an hour. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know how this is going to be an hour, but they're saying it's going to be an hour. So we will see. If that's actually true. So let's see what they tell us here. All right, where's the studio? Okay, so updating live. IGN hasn't posted any. Oh, here we go. We're running late. The previous panel has just ended, so we think Marvel Studio got 15. Okay, so they're saying 15 minutes late, but everyone else has said like 2 minutes late. So we will see. Floppy says they're going to show footage. No, man, they can't show footage on a YouTube channel because we'll get our channel taken down. But what I may show are people recording clips from the panel and posting it on Twitter. That I can show because we're allowed to show the panels. We're not allowed to show footage on our YouTube channel. So I think that's, especially if we're showing footage that is not the official footage, it is someone else's Twitter. That I think I can show. So yeah. James said DC already did those. DC didn't have one, not a panel. They had lanterns yesterday, but not much was announced there. Not much was announced at the DC panel, so there's not much to talk about there. But I did like that trailer. You guys see that Lanterns trailer? It was good. A lot of people speculating that this could be Martian Manhunter. Is that going to be the truth? Oh wait, am I? Oh yeah, I'm gonna stick with this. I don't want to. Do I want to do this? Yeah, I guess we can go with that. That's a little bit bigger, but I'm not always a fan of the bigger stuff. So, the bigger graphic. But yeah, okay, we'll see. Anyway, yeah, so that's the situation there. So we will see. Actually, I'm gonna go back to this. I kind of like this better. So yeah, we're gonna go back to this. So anyway, yeah, so we will see with DC. I mean, I think they, I was talking to Kalinowski last night. A bunch of us were at dinner. I went to dinner with them last night or Thursday night, and we talked about DC, and he said that you would think he'd want to come and do a victory lap if it had been good. And I was like, yeah, I agree. You would think he would have. James Gunn would have wanted to come, but he's like, but we'll see what the end result is with DC. I think everything's up in the air, and now with the delaying of the merger, possibly to 2027, but it might be just only till November. What does that do for the future plans for Warner Brothers and for DC? So there's a lot of things up in the air with that one as well. That's one of the things that is a positive about Marvel. I don't want to get into Marvel versus DC, but like Marvel is coming from a stable place. Disney is very much Disney. No one's buying Disney. Disney isn't trying to sell. So you can make plans for the future because you've got a solid foundation. Warner Brothers keeps changing hands. And so that doesn't allow you to establish like a foundation. You guys know this. If you're in a relationship with someone who is constantly changing their mind about stuff, it makes it very hard to feel secure in the relationship or to feel like you're on solid footing. And I think that's what happens with Warner Brothers. Every few years, they change hands. So who owns them? And then we start all over again. So we'll see what happens with this merger. Will Ellison want to keep going with Gunn's DC? Will this whole thing blow up in their faces and they can't get the merger done? So does Netflix now swoop in and buy it? Or does Warner Brothers not even get bought at all and just kind of stays the course, goes through with their split next year in April? And then we see what they do after that. I don't know. There's a lot of questions when you look at the situation with DC. Obviously with DC and Warner Brothers. Jordan, what's up, man? He says, did you see Tudor? Just watched it today and thought Leo Woodall and Havana Rose Liu were really impressive. Would love to see Woodall as MCU's Wolverine. Ooh, that could be interesting. That could be interesting. Waffles Daddy says there are like 100 empty seats being held for VIPs. 100! Woo! Goodness gracious. I heard that they were bringing 70 people, so we will see. Waffles Daddy says the merch they gave out is an entire Doom mask with a cloak and everything. God damn! Well, I'm missing out on that. That sucks. Let's see. Yeah, I did not see Tuner yet to answer your question, Jordan. It is on my list of things to watch this week. I'm going to watch a lot of stuff this week and try to catch up on everything. I watched Death of Robin Hood the other day. Highly recommend that. I really, really enjoyed that. I like darker approaches to old legends that examine the legend a little more fiercely and a little more brutally. And I thought the film did that. And I thought Hugh Jackman was incredible in the film. Jodie Comer was damn good. Bill Skarsgård. So many people. So really enjoyed that. But I'm going to catch up on a lot of things over the next few days. Is God Is. Obsession. I'm finally going to watch that for a reaction. And yeah, so quite a lot. But just a quick announcement. Speaking of which, Monday we are going to do a Geek Buddies show. Hopefully we'll do it live. We'll be recapping Comic-Con and them being in the room in Hall H. Mike and Shannon. We're also going to do our review of House of the Dragon. Catch up on our X-Men 97 reviews as well. So it's going to be a big show that we're going to do Monday. We'll have to figure out a time, and I'll wait for them to kind of get home and relax and then figure out a good time for us on Monday. And we'll either do it pre-recorded to drop on Tuesday morning or Tuesday at noon, I guess, or we'll do it live. I'm hoping we can do it live because I think a lot of you want to ask questions of Mike and Shannon being in the room for sure. Let's see what else have we got here. Thank you for everybody who's sending in some great Streamlabs or some super chats. I appreciate you. 28 Vasco says, loving the Oppenheimer episodes. Have watched the Odyssey twice. I think they're Nolan's best as a writer. I agree with you. And thank you very much for plugging the Oppenheimer episodes on the Cinephiles. That's the podcast I host with my director friend Steve Morris in Los Angeles. He's in Los Angeles. We've been doing the show for 10 years. We just dropped our part 3 of our breakdown of Oppenheimer. It's probably going to go 5 parts. We go scene by scene through every movie we cover and talk about the direction, the acting, the writing, the cinematography, the score, all these things. We break it down. It's almost like a film school in your pocket. So if you haven't listened to the Cinephiles, I highly suggest you all do so. We've been doing it for 10 years, so we've definitely covered plenty of movies that you all love, and we break them down to the nooks and crannies. So hopefully some of you will try it out and enjoy it. Fiona says it was reported that Elizabeth Olsen was having a baby, so she'll probably be out of action for a while, but this panel should be interesting. Okay, we will see. Fiona says also, do the panels usually last an hour? Usually it's longer. That's why I was surprised. Only an hour. Usually it's an hour and a half. So we will see if it goes longer, especially since they're starting later. Waffle Daddy, have they started yet? Let me know. What's up, Drew? Yeah, I know, right? Let's get this friggin' panel going. I know, Drew. I'm with you, brother. True. I'm surprised you're not there, brother. Maybe like me, you're like, yeah, I'm a little too old for this shit. I don't think I want to deal with this stuff anymore. We'll see. I don't know if you're there, and if you're there, I hope you're enjoying it, brother. Fiona says, you've missed some super chats, John. Oh, really? Which ones did I miss? WV says, I don't read Marvel comics. Why is Doom so much more powerful of a sorcerer than Doctor Strange or Wanda? Does he combine other aspects of sorcery? Yeah, he works in a number of dimensions, and he also accrues power from other people that he combines into his own power. And because he's evil and not really caught up with like, oh, what should I do, what I shouldn't do, like Doctor Strange and Wanda, he's able to go to the even darker areas. Like someone who stops at the dark web, Doom is not someone who stops at the dark web. Doom buys a penthouse in the dark web. That's the difference, right? In that way. John says, hello. Saying hello. Walked in here by accident and loving it. Oh, thank you, John. Well, thank you for hanging out with us. I appreciate you. Thanks for sending some money. That's very kind of you. The super sticker as well. Thank you, John. Jordan says, is there a video feed of the Cinephiles? No. It is. We have our own YouTube channel, but you don't see us. You would just listen to us with a static image there on the screen. So if you prefer to watch it on YouTube, but you're not going to see our faces, then you can do it. You can find our Cinephiles YouTube channel, CINE-FILES. That's what it is there. Did I miss? She's saying I missed some. I hope I didn't miss any. Did you see Tuner, John Lawless? No, I got them all here, Fiona. I don't know which ones I missed. Please let me know. Loft Dante says, any news on the Godzilla Supernova trailer at Comic-Con or the -0 trailer? But hear me out. How would hear me out? Hear us out. Hear us out. Hear us out. Hear me out. How would Star Wars Warner Brothers got them instead of DC? I'm confused by your question. How would Star Wars Warner get them instead of Disney? I'm sure it's a rights issue. And so there must have been something going on in the background with Warner Brothers, because Universal, right, was usually the monsters. That's more like, I guess, Dracula, Frankenstein, and Wolfman, that kind of stuff. So I don't know, but maybe Warner Brothers has always had the Godzilla, like the deal with the Japanese studios. Because Godzilla's not American made. I hope you guys know that. That's like Japanese made, and they have made American Godzilla films, the Matthew Broderick film, what have you, but they are licensed to do it through the Japanese original creator. So maybe they worked out the deal there. Kevin says, Kevin Killer Robot, I'm on a long work road trip. Thanks for keeping me updated and entertained, Roka. Thank you, Kevin, for letting me do that. Thanks for joining me. And thanks to everybody. Well over 400 of you joining me live right now. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all madly. Fiona says, don't worry, you went back to them. Thank you, Fiona. John also back in. Does Jeff know something about The Exorcist because you giggle when I asked? No, it's more a matter of like, not a fan. Okay, Waffle says it seems like it's starting, so strap in, everybody. Strap in, everybody. He says Herbie from Fantastic Four is on the stage. So there you go. It is on the stage. So Herbie. So clearly they want people to feel good about Herbie. So all right, here, let's take a look. So this is the stuff I can show. I'm pretty sure this is the stuff I can show, and if I get into trouble, then I'll just have. There's Herbie coming out on the stage for Fantastic Four, for the Marvel Hall H panel at Comic-Con. What's up, Herbie? Herbie, marry me. Herbie, marry me. Yikes. All right, so there it is. Yes, there it is. Doctor Doom masks and capes are being handed out, so get ready for some major Doomsday updates. But yeah, we got Herbie there. That was 2 minutes ago. So we'll just keep that up, don't you think? How can I put myself? Yeah, and let's go. And you know what? I should do a better background. Hold on a second, guys. Sometimes I don't think about the backgrounds. I just kind of go. So, but we will keep the updates going. Don't go anywhere. Ding 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 ding. And we'll put this. Put this in the corner. All right. In the corner. Yes. All right. So that'll be good. Oh, and then we'll remove that. Put that here. Outline it in white. So quick I am with this stuff nowadays. I used to be should take way longer. All right. So, oh no, that's a little off. There we go. Mouse. The mouse is the itchy trigger finger. The mouse is the itchy trigger finger of life. Everybody knows this. There we go. All right. All right, let me download this, and then I'll put it as a background, and hopefully that'll do if it's not too distracting. We will see. Media assets. All right, here we go. Come on, baby, get in there. All right. Yeah, that's a better situation right there. Absolutely. All right. 450 of you joining me live. Thank you so much. Waffles, what do you got for us? Anything? Okay. Let's see here. All right. So let's see what we got. Our updates going on here. It looks like Herbie is taking the stage. Let's see. Is there anything new? Nothing new yet from either comic movie or games radar, which is, of course, also Total Film. But let's do a little search here. Marvel SDCC. See what comes up here on Twitter. All right. Yeah. Let's take a look at that. Oof. All right. So actually, let's stop sharing that and let's go on to Twitter. There we go. Look at that, everybody. This is what you're missing out on. Brandon Davis posted this, apparently. Look at that. The sea of humanity. The sea of humanity. Do I spot anybody here? Let's see if I can spot anybody here that I know. Sometimes you never know, because Brandon's probably all the way up front. Anybody we know there? Anybody we know? Anybody we know? Anybody we know? No, but you're on my feed now. So if you see yourself, if you see something, say something, is basically what I'm saying. So there we go. All right. Then Herbie rolled out. We saw that already. Herbie rolling out. All right. All right. So it's begun. Apparently it has begun. Brandon has been posting panels on his channel. Okay. All right. That's cool. All right. Let's move over to this one. To the comic book. Okay, so there you go. That's what's going on right now. We will keep it updated. We will see what is happening here, because you can't. I don't think you can watch the panels on YouTube, so you have to kind of see what people are posting to see what the update is. Let's see. Marvel H has started. This was 18 seconds ago. Marvel H has started. All right, so we should be getting updates on everything here, so strap in. Ryan Coogler is apparently, according to One Take News, Ryan Coogler is at San Diego Comic-Con for Marvel Studios. Denzel Washington is rumored to be in attendance as well. So we will most likely see something popping up there. So, all right, let's bring it back to, let's do this. Let's see if we got, what do we got here? What do we got? Still Herbie, nothing new, huh? Nothing new, nothing new. All right, nothing new there. Anything new here? No? Okay. Waffles Daddy, keep us posted, man. Whatever you're seeing there, let us know. Whatever you're catching, let us know. Let's see. Rob, any truth to the Ryan Gosling as Ghost Rider rumors? I mean, Daniel RPK posted it, so I don't know how much of that is true, how much of that is false. I think a lot of people want it to be true. That's what I can tell you. But I don't know if it's true. Andrew Sanchez, anything you're particularly hoping for from Marvel? I think a direction, a very clear direction of where we're going, of where they're going next, and what they're going to do, and what they want to have happen. That's what I think is the direction that I want to see from Marvel coming out of this panel. What is the next few years? What is the approach? What are we going for? And give me some confidence back into Marvel. So. All right, nothing new here with 7 minutes ago. Live blog here, live blog. Just Herbie. Anything from Games Radar? No, nothing new there. All right. Let's see. All right, let's see one more here. Verse, what's up, Verse? Good to see you. Hi, John. I missed the Hot Mic Live about what the AGs want for Warner Brothers Paramount. Think of it like Inception. I think their goal is for the company to be sold off in parts, not going to a single buyer. Yes, I think they're right. I think that's absolutely what they want. You're absolutely right. Especially CNN. They do not want CNN under the control of a Trump lackey like Ellison. So that's certainly a massive part of that, which is what they're trying to do. We'll see if they succeed. People keep thinking June 2027. That is the latest the trial can happen. The trial can happen this year. It all depends on what the judge decides, when they have their back and forths, when she sets the trial date. Eric, what's up, Eric? John, thoughts on the ESPN fires? I also heard Pat McAfee is going to get $60 million a year. What a worthless man he is. He's not worth it. I agree with you, Eric. I don't like McAfee. I've never liked McAfee. I was on that train when only 5 of us were on that train. That train has added cars of people agreeing with us finally. McAfee's a clown. And so Stephen A. But hey, they bring the audience, they bring the eyes. So what do we know? You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see what we got. We got an update here from anybody waiting to begin. Lots of rumors floating around. That's what we see there. Actually, let's make this a little bit bigger so we can all kind of zoom in on it. Ryan, I'm good with Mint Mobile. Thank you. Okay, Spider-Man Brand New Day confirms Rosario Dawson. Rosario Dawson confirms Claire Temple return was cut from the movie. So Claire Temple was supposed to be in Spider-Man Brand New Day, but wasn't. So interesting. John Lawless back says, my wife does not watch comic films, but she loves Yelena Belova after watching Thunderbolts and excited to see her in Doomsday. Well, she should watch Hawkeye. She's a big part of Hawkeye. She comes in and has 2 or 3 episodes and she's fantastic in that series. I like that series. I know some people don't like that series. I like that series, so I highly recommend it. That's absolutely one that your wife should watch. And I'm surprised you haven't shown it to her, bro. I mean, show it to her, bro. It's a good series. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Is the Streamlabs address pinned in the chat? Is it pinned in the chat? Yes. Yes, it is pinned in the chat. I just want to make sure I don't miss any Streamlabs that come through. Fred, what's up, Fred? Hey, John, I'm hanging on to my belief that at the end of the Doomsday trailer, Thor is reacting to seeing variant Loki and not Hydra Steve. The Russos are sneaky that way. Also, the last time Thor saw Loki, Thanos snapped his neck. That's true. That's true. So that would be a much different situation. Thank you to Kovu Khan. Thank you to, who's the other name I just saw? Danny Olivas. Danny Olivas for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, would really appreciate you all subscribing down below. Would mean very much. All right. So apparently they're still waiting for the panel to start. Unfortunately, says the guy at Games Radar, unfortunately, that was a false alarm. We're still waiting for action to begin here in Hall H. At least we're well dressed for the occasion in our Doom masks and capes. I wonder if there's a video of that. Let's see if there's maybe a video of that, of people in their Doom masks and capes. Someone posted the beggars thing for the people who are sitting outside Hall H. Somebody get these beggars out of here. All right, Herbie, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I don't see anybody wearing their Doom. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right, so this is what they gave out. Phoenix Nestas. Let me share that so we can follow along with it. This is what they gave out, everybody. Look at that mask. No clue if that will give you cancer or stain your face with any leaking gray paint, but there it is, which is pretty cool. I think it's great. You know, it's good look, matches what RDJ is going to be looking like. Of course, it'll be better on RDJ, obviously, because this is mass produced, but not too shabby. Not too shabby, everybody. Oh yeah, Geek. What does Geek Vibes got for us? Geek Vibes, the Crown of Life is like old days of Marvel. There's life in here that's not been felt since before Endgame. Yeah. That's people are very excited. I was offered a chance to go there tonight. My friend said I can get you in. There we go. There's the Dooms dancing. There you go. Look at the Dooms dance. Yeah, get it. Oh, again, here we go. So yeah, there it is in package form. There is the Doom mask and cape in package form. Pretty cool stuff there. Pretty cool stuff. Let's see. Marvel Studios panel Hall is officially starting. That was 20 seconds ago. So, all right. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what we get announced here. We'll follow along, obviously, and we'll get some answers to what's going to be announced here. Cartoon 48 thoughts on Sophia Cunningham TikTok backlash. Yeah, no surprise. She's clearly MAGA Barbie, and she's milking it to get attention and get followers. But, you know, that's all going to play itself out eventually. She'll be run out of the WNBA within a year or two. Guaranteed. Guaranteed, because a lot of these players won't want to play with her. There are a lot of women, a lot of female players who don't agree with what she has to say, don't agree with her being MAGA. So I think eventually she's going to have a hard time finding a team to be on eventually. Lofdante, there was a time when FS1's Undisputed was giving ESPN a run for their money. Take me back, Skip and Shannon. You can keep Skip. I'll take Shannon, but you can keep Skip. I am not a Skip person at all. All right, let's see what the top is, see what the latest is. Let's start that over again. Ryan Coogler, okay, Marvel Studios, okay, Invisible. Oh, Invincible and Adam Eve have walked on stage for the Marvel panel at, that's just joking around. All right, so they've begun. There's the shot. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all these Dooms. Look at all these Dooms. Well. Nice. Oh. There we go. We'll see. We'll see what happens with that. All right. See if we got any updates from any of the people I am following here to give me updates for this stuff. Waffles Daddy, what are you seeing, man? What are you seeing? Anything? Let us know. I will bring yours. All right. Someone's already saying that the Wi-Fi is a little spotty, so we may have to rely on other people to give us the heads up. Yeah, Waffle says they keep flashing warnings about photos and videos, so nobody's raising their phones above their laps. Probably a wise policy. So no surprise there. Let's see. There we go. Let's put that one up. That's the most recent. MCU sizzle reel is playing. So what is on the sizzle reel? Waffles Daddy, when you get a chance, let us know, man. Murder Rice says Ryan Coogler and Denzel have been spotted at Comic-Con. Yes, we mentioned that earlier. Fantastics, why are they wearing the Doom mask? Haven't they seen the movie Halloween 3 season of the Fred, I guarantee you that maybe 500 people out of the 6,000 people have seen Season of the Witch, and maybe not even that many to get the reference, but that's hilarious. Lamar says, do you think we will give MF Doom references in Doomsday? I don't know, man. I don't trust a bunch of white people to give me MF Doom references correctly. So maybe Mackie can do it. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they'll let Mackie have a comment or two that references MF Doom. He's the only one that I would trust to do something like that. All right. I also have the Twitter up, so I will be checking that as well to see what the updates are. People commenting. Let's see. Everyone's saying, okay, you know what phrase I wish we could retire? I wish we could retire the phrase, "You're not ready." We are ready. We've always been ready. We'll be ready. And when this is all over, we'll be ready for the next thing. As human beings, we are always fucking ready. We've been ready. We adapt to things. We're ready. So I wish we could kill that phrase forever and ever. You ain't ready. You ain't ready. I mean, I watched it. I dealt with it. But you ain't ready. I mean, get out of here with that shit. Eric over there from New Rockstars, he updates us telling us that the SDCC director, Eddie Ibrahim, is on stage to introduce the Marvel panel. All right, so there we've got, he's coming out. That was 31 seconds ago, so he's come out to introduce the Marvel panel. People are very, very excited for this. So, yeah, people are posting that they're shaking in their boots right now. So there you go. Kevin Feige has taken the stage. That is the new update there. That is over there from comicbookmovie.com. Kevin Feige has taken the stage. So I will be updating on Twitter as well and reading the updates from people who are sending stuff in right now. All right. So the Wrap says the Marvel Studios Hall H panel is starting now. We just watched a montage featuring clips from the entire MCU and the Fox X-Men films with the footage of Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man No Way Home. So will Toby show up tonight? Will he be part of Secret War, or part of Doomsday, which a lot of people are speculating he's going to be the Spider-Man in Doomsday? Where is Andrew Garfield in all of this? So questions galore. So we will see what happens there. So, yeah, so there you go. That's what the Wrap is reporting here. I don't know who's covering for the Wrap, but that is what they are reporting. Maybe they'll be coming in with some other stuff as well, the Wrap as well. So I will keep monitoring them. I will add them to my list of Twitter things to check as well. So we will see here. And I'll keep updating as it goes along. All right. The family is all back. Okay, that's for Spaceball. SDCC. Okay, so yeah. So basically just getting people hyped up for everybody who's in the room. So Kyle says, hey, John, did you see the new trailer for Reacher Season 4? Looks good. And Neegly series. Well, I already watched the Neegly series. We got the screeners last week. We haven't started the new Reacher season yet, but I can't talk about the new Neegly. I can't talk about the Neegly season because I think I'm in embargo until September, I think. But we finished it in 3 days. So let that tell you how I feel about the show. So that we finished it that fast. So, but we will see. Yeah, I haven't seen the new trailer for Reacher, so I will definitely watch that after I'm done with this updates. I gotta be honest with you. I woke up really tired today. We went and did our errands. We went to the farmer's market, picked up stuff, got our groceries, all of that. And then went to get lunch at Cava. And then when I came back home, I passed out for 3 hours because I was just tired from the week. I've been doing a lot of live watch-alongs, a lot of videos, recordings, editing, all this kind of stuff. And I just kind of crashed there. So, all right, what's the update here? Tonight we'll be only focused on the movies. Looks like TV will be saved for D23, assuming Vision Quest trailer will debut at D23 then. All right, so we won't get Vision Quest tonight, apparently. So it will only be movies tonight. So there's an update there from comicbookmovie.com. Only movies tonight. Should I make myself bigger? How does this work? Do I make myself bigger? Yeah, I guess I could do. Oh, no, I kind of like the other way. If you guys don't mind it, I kind of like the other way. I kind of like this way better. That way, you guys can see me, but we can get, and we got the logo up there. Yeah, for Comic-Con. People have the Marvel logo before they see all that. So we will be getting the updates there. What's the new thing from Games Radar? Kevin Feige announced that they'll only be showcasing movies at the panel today. So no Vision Quest or Daredevil Born Again. I imagine that's on purpose. I mean, Daredevil Born Again wasn't received that strongly. People are still kind of iffy about Vision Quest. So I think that's smart. You want people to be excited about the movies, focused on the movies. That's the big thing. That's what you want. So I'm not surprised that that's the decision they've made here with the situation. All right, here goes. Here we go. All right, let's take a look. Kevin Feige coming out on stage.
Wow. Wow. It's good to be back here. Is it lame that I love that piece? That piece gets me going. Wow.
You gotta love that. Is it lame that I love my stuff? Is it lame that I love my stuff? No, Kevin, it isn't. People love your stuff, so it's not lame at all. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man was included in the Avengers Doomsday sizzle reel shown at Comic-Con, shown today. We talked about that already just a few seconds ago. Kevin Feige says that changes at Marvel Comics are very important for Marvel Studios. What they're doing now is very important. Without the comics, there would be no MCU. That's probably not what he said when he walked out. Probably a quote from another time. All right, so there it is. Kevin Feige out on the stage. So the fact that they included Tobey Maguire lets me know that they are absolutely going to show that. Let's see here. What are the updates on this side of things for the Marvel SDCC? Marvel. Oh, here we go.
Wow. It's good to be back here. Is it lame that I love that piece? That piece gets me going very much. That is awesome. Wow. Look at these guys. Wow. This, the history of Marvel Studios and the history of Hall H are intertwined. Is anybody here in 2010 when we announced the Avengers for the first
Yeah, I was.
Or when Loki came out and made everybody kneel.
That was amazing. I was there for that.
Anybody's first time in Hall H?
Oh, nice. Enjoy, y'all.
Some people were here 2 years ago when Robert Downey Jr.
I was not.
Dr. Doom. So, where do we start? I'm going to start where all great Marvel stories start, and that's the comics. Everybody familiar
So we
with
did talk about the comics. I stand corrected. I'm really surprised.
And we have some news about our Marvel Comics group. The editor-in-chief, who's been with us for quite a while, Mr. C.B. Cebulski, is going on to a new adventure in Asia, and I want to thank him and congratulate him on everything he's done for us.
That's nice.
Let's hear it. And we announced last week that the new editor-in-chief of Marvel Comics is Steve Wacker. He was with us before. He's come home. Let's hear it for Steve.
Well, there we go. Steve Wacker will be the new guy there. Just announced in Hall H, Ryan Gosling joins the MCU in Marvel Studios. Ghost Rider, directed by Shawn Levy. Only in theaters 2028. There you have it, everybody. Ghost Rider is officially happening. Ryan Gosling is Ghost Rider, directed by Shawn Levy, who did Deadpool and Wolverine. So he's gone from Deadpool and Wolverine to Starfighter and now Ghost Rider. He will be directing Ghost Rider. I think that's brilliant. I think that's so fucking smart. So smart. Shawn got some great performances from Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman. Ryan Gosling has the same kind of energy as Ryan Reynolds in terms of being sarcastic with little drama mixed in and the humor and all that kind of stuff. So it's slightly different energy because he's more of an underplayer. Ryan's much more of a look at me guy, or Reynolds is, but like it still works. And I think Shawn's going to direct the hell out of him and this. So clearly we're going back to the OG Ghost Rider. It's not going to be a Latino guy. It is going to be a white dude in Ryan Gosling. He will play the OG Ghost Rider, Johnny Blaze. So that's going to be fascinating to see what they come up with there together. So officially, it is happening. So he has been officially, and of course, Daniel RPK broke this just like an hour and a half ago or 2 hours ago. So somebody asked me in the chat, like, how much do I believe the rumors? Well, I believe the rumors now 1,000%. So does this mean we are working our way to a Midnight Suns movie? Because we already had Werewolf by Night. So Waffles Daddy says Gosling is on stage. So that's going to be interesting. And yes, great point there, OB1. Ryan Gosling and Eva Mendes, Ghost Rider correction. Right, because Eva Mendes was in the OG, in the Ghost Rider with Nicolas Cage, way back when. So yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Sinfinity says, John, didn't Jeff hint at this casting a year ago? I don't remember, Sinfinity. I don't remember all the stuff Jeff hints at, bro. It's a lot to remember in my mind, but if you say so, I will believe you. I believe you. So let's see what else we've got here on this. So yeah, so Gosling, see if people have video of Gosling on stage. Let's see here. Yeah, is he there? No. Today's okay, yes, okay. Got Ryan Gosling. There he is. Now, is he on stage? Yeah, there he is. All right, hold on a second, guys. I'll bring this up. We'll watch this together. Oh, there he is. Okay, yeah. All right, so we're on the same feed. So let's bring this up. There he is. Look at that. Wearing his red. Look at that. Oh, me? You want me to do it? Oh, it's a little Taylor Swift action. Yeah, I love that. Who, me? You're giving the award to me? Oh, man, great stuff, Ryan. So there he is, Ryan Gosling on the stage. Pretty amazing. There to present Ghost Rider. So pretty cool. So yes, that will be happening for Marvel Studios. I'm going to repost a couple of these before. So I like this idea. I think it's smart. Gosling, with Starfighter, they must be really high on Starfighter if they want to hand him Ghost Rider as well. So they must love what they've got, and they must love what Shawn Levy did with Starfighter, coming off the heels of the success of Deadpool and Wolverine. Whether you like the film or not, it made well over $1 billion. I think 1.5, 1.3, something like that. So if Starfighter is good, why not bring the director and the star to come in and revive Ghost Rider and see what you can do with that? Because look, I know there are people who defend those Nicolas Cage movies. Those are not good movies, in my opinion. They're fun to watch if you're high or it's 3 a.m. in the morning and you can't go to sleep, but they're not good movies. And I love Nicolas Cage. I'm not bashing Nicolas Cage. And I saw both of them, by the way. I've seen the second one as well, which was oof. But this is awesome. All right, there's an official date, says Red Carpet Talk. An official date. All right, let's see what the update is here. All right, what's the update? What's the update? Is there a date? I've got the 24 live blog on this. Nope, Ryan Gosling, Shawn Levy are on stage. All right, let's go to Twitter and see what Twitter's got for us. The latest here, all right, so yeah, there we go. All right, so we're looking at it together, so that's good. John Bernthal, kind of wild, mild. Yeah, here we go. There's Ryan on stage talking about it as Ghost Rider. It'll be hitting theaters in 2028. So it's not a full date. You just got a year. We didn't get an actual date. At least so far, it doesn't seem like there's an actual date. So in theaters, 2028. That's the update. But now John Bernthal apparently is on stage for the Marvel Studios panel. What does that mean? Is there a Punisher announcement coming after what happened with One Last Kill? Is he going to be presenting some Spider-Man stuff? Is that what Bernthal is doing? I wonder. And of course, this was announced as well. Avengers Endgame will re-release in theaters September 25th as an encore with an exclusive look at Avengers Doomsday. They just showed the trailer in Hall H. New scenes to tie to Doomsday. So that's interesting as well. So very, very curious to see what those 7 extra minutes of footage are going to be overall. Let's just get past that. So, all right, Ryan Gosling official cast. Yes, we'll play Ghost Rider. We saw this footage already. All of this has been announced. Oh, so there we go. There's the logo. Endgame Encore. Interesting. So this is the encore of the screen. Okay, so eventually the trailer description played tomorrow. It began with footage of theaters exploding during the portal scene. This is the encore of the screen reads. Then the footage includes clips from the film with on-screen text promoting the movie's return to theaters and containing no spoilers. The story continues. So there you go. All right. So Endgame Encore is coming. And we just saw that with Backrooms, right? Backrooms released 15 minutes of extra footage on this. Oh, by the way, we haven't even talked about this. How fucking cool is the logo? I love this logo. I may speak to my guy who does my logos here on the channel, and we may have to adjust the look of the John Roca channel to mirror that Ghost Rider logo. I fucking love that logo. That is badass. So I'll have to talk to Seth about that and see if he can do something. Look at that. I mean, that logo is killer, man. It's pimp. I dig it. So we will see. Ryan said in talking about Ghost Rider, this is a character I've wanted to play for a very long time. So Kevin, Josh Horowitz, Hall H, Thank you. Oh, Horowitz. He gave Horowitz some love. Interesting. All right. So, as we said, Bernthal is out here. No updates on what he is saying. He revealed a new scene from Spider-Man: A New Day hitting theaters next week. So he revealed a new scene from the movie. There have already been like some scenes posted, from what I understand, of Tombstone and Sadie Sink. So there's my boy Leo talking about John Bernthal being on the stage there. He introduced a new clip. And there's John coming out. Pretty cool.
What's up?
What's up, man?
What's going on, Feige?
Nothing. Let
me tell you something.
Movies that are coming up.
No. You're talking about the future.
Let me tell you
right?
something.
You're talking about movies that are coming out in the future, right? That's what we're doing here.
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing here?
Yeah.
I mean, last time I checked, Friday, July 31st. I almost messed that up. That's the future, right?
This Friday, yes, we do have a movie coming out this Friday.
A movie, yeah.
Yes.
And which film is that, sir?
It's called Spider-Man: Brand New Day.
Nice. Okay. Whew. Can't show footage. If they show footage, I'll get in trouble. I can't show any footage. So there you go. Bernthal walking out on stage. Pretty cool. Announcing a new scene. Oh, the Russo brothers are now on stage here to talk about Marvel Avengers of Doomsday. Avengers Doomsday, rather. This is Multiverse of Color, who is there at SDCC owner Andy Bebacht. I don't know who Andy is, so I guess I'll just trust that he's going to give us some info. He's a journalist at Screen Rant. There you go. All right. So, there it is. The Russo brothers are now here to talk about Avengers Doomsday. So what are they going to say? What are they going to show? The Russo brothers are here. Oh, I love that. That's awesome. Look at that. That's fucking great. Seth, if you're watching, let's have a conversation, man. Let's have a conversation. It might be time to change the look of the channel, man. Good stuff there. All right. Anything more update? Just the Russo brothers are there. We'll see what they have to say. All right. I haven't seen a description of what the clip was. So, any new description on the clip? It's a scene. Okay, here we go. It's a scene with Spidey and the Punisher versus the Hulk. The movie is out Wednesday, so not a long wait now. Is that correct? Is it out Wednesday? Oh, I thought it was out on Monday or next Friday. No, it's out on Friday. I don't know why this person says it's out on Wednesday. That's weird. It's not. It's out on Friday. All right. Let's see. If I missed anybody else's, Fiona says Ryan Gosling is booked and busy. That he is. Bung Ferk says, will Eva Mendes be in it as well? I doubt it, because that means that other film would then become canon. So I really doubt she'd be in it. She might have a cameo, though, where like he runs past her in the street or something. That's very possible. Wiley says, time to rewatch the Cage Ghost Rider movies tonight. All right, Wiley. That's all you, brother, man. That is all you. Fred says, I watched Widow's Bay and was impressed of how good it was. Patricia shooting the serial. No spoilers, bro. All right. The Patricia scene, yes, that was very funny. I agree with you. There's a lot of humor in that amidst all the really good horror in that series. Thank you to Michael Hackett, who has subscribed to the channel. If you're watching me right now, and there's well over 600 of you watching, please make sure you subscribe to the channel down below. As I said, the Geek Buddies and I will be breaking all the Marvel stuff down, or all the Comic-Con stuff down on Monday. We will lock down a time sometime tomorrow or Monday morning and let you all know. But we will absolutely be doing that on Monday. So, all right, let's see. What do we got here? Amazon Prime screenings on Wednesday, Roka. Oh, I didn't know that, Matt Thomas. Okay. Oh, okay. So some of the Amazon privileged few get to go see that. Good point. Oh, then thank you very much, Nicholas, for alerting me. Clarissa says she's going on Thursday. Hey, I like the new photo, Clarissa. Respect. That's really sweet. I dig it. Let's see here. Is everybody? Okay. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Galaxy Geeks. He says he's psyched for this. Absolutely, Galaxy. I am too, Luke. I am too. This is good stuff. Let's see if we got some updates here of the Russo brothers. Here we go. All right. Oh, okay. Hold on. Are now the Russo brothers. What is this? What is going on? The cast of Avengers Doomsday is now on stage. Look at that. Who do we got here? Yeah, there's Shang-Chi, Paul Rudd, M'Baku, Shuri, Sam Wilson. I can't tell if that's Danny at the end there. I can't tell who that is at the end. Somebody let me know who that is at the end there. It looks like Campion from a distance, for God's sake. That's hilarious. All right. Is this yeah, okay. Oh, look at that. And then the X-Men are out here. I said the new Avengers are out here with Harbor. I can't tell who those people. This is not a good shot. I cannot tell who these people are. So interesting. The X team and the Avenger team in the back of the hall. Oh, wow. They set them up in the back of the hall. That's cool. And F4, Chris Evans in the front. All right, cool. Chris Evans is there as well. Is that Haley with him? I don't know who's that with. Okay, here we go. So we saw this one already. All right. We saw this one. Oh, is that again, I can't tell. Is that Namor? Who is that on the end? I can't tell. So I'm asking. I know you guys are telling me in the chat. Give me a second. I will get to your answers. I think that is Namor. All right, so there's the new Avengers. There's Sentry. There's James Marsden. That looks like Rebecca, Kelsey. Oh, maybe that's Namor on the end there. My bad. And is that Haley Steinfeld? Who is that clapping there with them? So tell me, everybody. Tell me, who are these people? Oh, Haley Atwell finally confirmed to join the Avengers Doomsday cast as the Marvel Studios Hall H panel. Now Downey Jr. has come out, of course, and saying it's not easy being green. What a difference a year makes, right? I'm sure he's been received with cheers like crazy, where last year was a little bit more tepid online. People are much more excited. There's Haley Atwell joining Chris Evans. I love Haley. She was not the reason those Mission Impossible films did not do well. I love Haley. There's Bernthal's butt for everybody else who's a thing for him. There's Downey wearing all his green. What is that? Is that a new logo? Is that like an Iron Man green logo thing? What is that on his shirt? What are y'all's speculations? Pedro is there as well. Yeah. All right, here we go.
Ghost, Hannah John Common, the Sentry, Lewis Pullman, Red Guardian himself, David Harbour, returning his Mystique, Rebecca Romaine, Namor, as Ghost, Hannah John Common, the Sentry, Lewis Pullman, Red Guardian himself, David Harbour, returning his Mystique, Rebecca Romaine, the great Kelsey Grammer as Peace, and James Marsden on side. Namor, as Ghost, Hannah John Common.
All right, there we go. That's what we got there. Let's see. That's the cast of Avengers Doomsday. Let's see the latest. Let's swing over the latest. Okay, Robert Downey Jr. is out here. Look how green. Oh, that's cool. Look at that jacket. That's got to be an Iron Man. Isn't that? Or is that? What is that? What is that? I will go to the chat now, guys. I didn't want to miss too much. I didn't want to miss anything that you guys wanted to see. So let's see. Yes, Avengers do. Yes, Haley. Yes, RDJ. All right. What do you got? What is the logo? What is the logo on his shirt? Tell me. What is the logo on his shirt? What do you guys see there as you're looking at it? Let's see here. Nobody wants keeper and what? Oh, shut the fuck up, Marvel J, you dumb cunt. Fucking Haley is amazing. Where is the situation? Yeah, so she is back. That's going to be a lot of fun to have her back. Vision Quest is October 14th. That update has been apparently announced during the panel, even though they're not showing anything till D23. Yeah, what is this? What is this logo? I want to know what this is on his shirt. Let me pause it there. What is that? What do you guys think that is? What do you guys think that logo is? Pedro, you hate Haley Atwell. Miss Nadia, what is wrong? Why can't you hate Haley Atwell? Who has hate for Haley Atwell? It's Peggy and Cap. Of course she's back. So she literally started a harassment campaign against Emily Van Camp. I don't recall that at all. I don't know what that means. Roka, you deserve that GR style logo if you can ride a motorcycle. Yeah, okay, sure. Waffles Daddy, I get it, dude. I know, because everyone's on their phone. Everyone's on their phone. Yeah, it's true. What do you guys think that logo is? What do you guys think that logo is? All right, yeah, respect to you as well, Miss Nadia. We don't always have to agree. So As long as you're not being mean or cruel or toxic, we can totally agree. I don't know what that is. It looks like almost like an, here, let me make it bigger. Let me see if I can make it bigger. No, I can't. Damn, I can't with video. I can't make big video bigger. That sucks. Oh, well. All right, let's see what the latest is, what the new latest is here. Okay, we got already the thing. Ooh, yeah, there's Mr. Fantastic and Doctor Doom. We know those guys battle in the comics for sure. Great panel there. All right, there's RDJ getting his flowers. He loves to get his flowers. Chris Evans and Pedro Pascal in the panel as well. There's RDJ talking a bit more. Captain Britain is coming back. That's what I call her. Let's see. Is that? Yeah. Okay. I want that shirt immediately, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. That's what I'm trying to get at. I want that shirt immediately. I don't know what it is, but I want it immediately. So I don't know what is that? Is that a rune? Is that part of the sorcery thing with Doom? That looks like maybe that might be what that's referring to, because we saw in his hand on the trailer, he had that rune design on his hand. So is that connected to how his powers are so much stronger than Doctor Strange's and the Scarlet Witch's possibly? So we will see. We will see for sure. Okay, just Robert Downey Jr. teases Avengers Doomsday. Decisions will have to be made. You'll have to be on the side of the good guys, or you'll have to consider the alternative, joining a family of doom. Pedro Pascal hints that Reed and Doom have a history together and jokes that they are besties. That is in the comics. Some of the storylines have that Doom and Reed were best friends, and there's even some storylines where Reed has been the one that caused Doom to become Doctor Doom, with all the things that happened to him, like he caused all the Fantastic Four as well. There he is, mirroring the same shot from last year when he did this. He's got one move, ladies and gentlemen. So, and there it is. He looks a little bigger, doesn't he? Like a little thicker, like he's been working out a little bit. So maybe he's got a little look and approach to Doom that's a little bit bigger than last year. There it is. There it is. Yeah. See, there's these little symbols on his jacket, clearly referencing Doom's cosmic sorcery as well. So that's going to be interesting. I'm sure somebody's going to break all those symbols down. Somebody with a better YouTube channel than mine and much more involved in the symbols in Marvel are going to break that thing down for sure. So we will see. Oh, shit. There it is. Ryan Reynolds has shown up as Deadpool, everybody. Oh, man, that makes of course he's going to come from the crowd. That's a Ryan Reynolds thing to do. So apparently Ryan Reynolds is here dressed up as Deadpool, showing up with his badge to get in. Oh, man. Does anybody have video of that? I want to see this. Anybody have video of that? How can I? Yeah, there must be. Here you go. Marvel SDCC panel. Maybe that is there. Yeah, there he is. That is hilarious. That he would show up during the Avengers Doomsday presentation. That is very funny that he would interrupt them. Because does that mean Deadpool is going to be part of Doomsday or Secret Wars? That's going to be interesting. So we will see. All right. What does Bam Smack Pow have? Oh yeah, just one thing. All right, cool. Yeah, Chris Evans, Pedro Pascal. All right, let's see if there's anything else. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm going fast, everybody, but my mind is already like, if I've seen it, I'm moving on past it. If I've talked about it, I'm moving on past it. I don't want to miss anything. But yeah, Ryan Reynolds is here. Deadpool is in Marvel's Hall H panel. That is hilarious. Let's see if we've got an update from Comic Book Movie at all on any of this. I know the reception is not that strong. The Wi-Fi is very tough. I've been there before. All right, okay. He's in a black and gray costume, right? Oh, I thought that was the lighting. Wow, he's in a black and gray costume. Ryan asks Paul Rudd why Thor was crying. Because he's a Wrexham fan, responds Rudd. It's a reference to Wrexham not making it to the Premier League and losing in the playoffs last year or earlier this year. And of course, Ryan Reynolds owns Wrexham, so a little inside joke there. Ryan didn't confirm whether or not he's in the movie, but it sure seems like that. That's the speculation from the person over at comicbookmovie.com. He also posted another 30 minutes or so to go, so a lot more to come, hopefully. So we'll see what pops up there. X-Force, very possible rankings for it. Why not? Do it again. We've seen that's the X-Force Deadpool costume. Good point, Shelton. Yes, absolutely. So that makes a lot of sense. Waffles, who's in the room, says they seem to confirm Deadpool would be in Doomsday by the way they were talking. Yeah, no surprise. Oof. Sorry, guys, my throat's getting a little, I'm starting to run out of voice. That combination of excitement and trying to catch up with everything. So, yeah, keep sending in your Streamlabs Super Chats as we go along. I will absolutely answer them. Any questions you might have about anything, any speculation you have that you want to get out there. Wiley says, Ryan trying to get in people's good graces again after the Blake situation. Yeah, yes, but I'm sure this was been in the plan for some time because of Deadpool and Wolverine's success. So I'm not really surprised. Deadpool versus Doom. I mean, talk about a snark off between Downey Jr. and Ryan Reynolds. I don't know if a film can contain that. Oh, the return of Scarlet Witch would blow the doors off Hall H. I agree, Rob. I don't see that's there. Uncanny X-Force costume, says Poisons. But let's take a look here. Let me see if I can find it here. Deadpool X-Force costume. Yes, good point. Here, let me bring it up for everybody else who might need a reference who isn't a comic books person. Yes, there is the X-Force costume. Yes, there it is. Look at that. Yes. Fuck, that's exciting. I love that as a new thing for Deadpool to jump into an X-Force situation. And it makes sense because Feige has said that the X-Men and the mutants will be a massive part of the Marvel universe going forward. So opening the door to X-Force, opening the door to everything related to X-Men makes all the sense in the world. So no surprise at all that he's doing that. So yeah, that could be really curious as well. All right, let's go back to the update. Oh no, actually, let's go back to the Twitter situation. Thanks everybody for being so patient as I bring stuff up and take stuff down and move around. You guys are amazing for joining me live. Thank you so much. Ooh, baby, the new poster. Oh my God. That is amazing. That is a fucking awesome poster. Gotta say. And look, he's got this kind of, is he damaged? Is he hurt? What is that? It's almost like a bandage wrapped around his arm. Is that like what people wear, you know, sometimes when they wear the black armband for the death of someone they love? Is this an indication of the death of his wife and child? Is that what he wears there to remind him of them? Wow, that is an incredible new poster. A new Avengers Doomsday poster. Wow. Let me tweet that out. All right. Let's see here. What else have we got? Marvel Studios. Yeah, that's amazing. Look at that. That's fucking amazing. Yeah, all right. Anything more on Ryan Reynolds? Somebody said he's dressed in denim. Extra TV, of course. Extra TV wouldn't know that he's wearing, of course, extra. Like your dad commenting on it. Let's see. Ryan Reynolds crashed. Yes. Ryan Reynolds. All of this stuff is here. Anything new? No. All right. So he's crashed. We got a thing. Nerd Drop watched an exclusive trailer filled with new amazing scenes of Avengers Doomsday at the Marvel Studios Hall H SDCC panel. And that is all, folks. What does that mean? That is all. Like they're done? Is that the presentation? Holy shit. No, that can't be right. Can it? Oh, here we go. Here's video.
What's on your mind, buddy? Long-time listener, first-time caller. Huge fan. Look at that cast. Thank you. I'm not wearing the Doom mask over this mask because I didn't want to ruin the lines of my Canadian tuxedo. My name is Ricky. That's a mononym like Cher or Madonna. And I'm just cosplaying hard.
Is there a question in there somewhere?
I do have a question, actually. I have a question for two questions. First question is for Mr. Paul Rudd. Where is Thor, and why was he crying?
Where is Thor?
Yes.
And why is Thor crying?
Why was he crying?
He's a Wrexham fan.
Yes.
He burned him. Oh man, that's a great one. All right, is this the same question?
And why was he crying?
Some people get it. Some people get it. Some people get it. Yeah, that's good. I like to see some people get it who watch football. Coogler is next. Okay, apparently Black Panther 3 officially announced at the Marvel Studios. There it is, Black Panther 3. We knew that was coming, but it has been announced, and they took a picture for Doomsday. There's everybody there who showed up for the panel. It's out of focus picture. That's a terrible picture to post. But there is the picture of everybody. Maybe there's something more here. Reed Richards and Doom's rivalry in Avengers Doomsday is confirmed in the new footage at Comic-Con. Victor, did you do this? Reed, all of you have lived stolen lives, and now you must give them back. Ooh, shit. That's a great line. That is a great line. All right, Coogler is here to talk Black Panther 3. All right, here we go. There's the new logo there. Black Panther 3. That's awesome. Here, is this a better picture? There, it's a little more in focus. Seeing everybody there. David Harbour, Hannah John Kamen. Hannah John Kamen, secretly a hottie. Let's see. What else have we got here? Yeah, everybody is there. Pretty cool to see everybody there. I think that's Danny, right? That is Danny Ramirez. Yeah, I was right. That's Danny. All right. See. Footage description from Brandon. Okay, here's the footage for Doomsday. Sue Storm. Oh, you know what? Okay, I'll read this, but I'm still going to react to the trailer. Hall H footage, if they release it, from Doomsday description. Sue Storm describes Victor Von Doom. She knew he was a lot, but didn't know how broken he was. Doom says that all these people have lived stolen lives, and now they must give them back. Reed grabs Victor's shirt and yells, "Answer me, Victor. Did you do this?" Thor tries to bring the axe down on his head, but Doom flicks it aside with ease before yeeting Brandon. You're too old to be using the yeeting, even though you're trying. I know you're referencing Jey Uso. Yeeting Thor away with his green sorcery. He raises the Sentinels and turns into the frame full of so much power. Wow. Wow. That is a good situation. There's a stronger look at the logo. I love the symbols in there. Fantastic. Simple, yet powerful, right? Yeah, I love that. That's a fantastic look at that logo there for Black Panther 3. Let's see. What else have we got? That's been announced. Wow, that's cool. Everything bathed in that purple. That's great. All right. There's Ryan. Of course, just putting on a shirt and a pair of pants, just hanging out. What's up, everybody? I'm Ryan Coogler. I'm just cool like that. Respect, man. I love Ryan's flow and Ryan's fashion. He's chill. All right. That's all right. There we go. A little more of a closer look. December 15th. Now we have a date, December 15th, 2028. So they have not announced that they're moving Secret Wars, but they have announced that December 15th, 2028. So now they own December for 3 straight years, right? Doomsday this year, Secret Wars next year, and Black Panther 3 in 2028. So that is interesting. Where does Doctor Strange 3 land in all of this real estate over the next few years? Will we get another Spider-Man movie in the next few years as well? Curious. But yeah, that's the situation there. Let's see. What's the latest? Okay. We're just posting the logo. Here we go. Oh, no, this is John Bernthal. I already saw that already. No. Okay, here we go. Officially in the works. Ryan Coogler will return to direct in theaters on December 15th, 2028. So nothing new there that I haven't already said. All right. Maybe they'll post some new footage. People speculating that they'd love to see David Johnson as the new Black Panther. As an industry fan, as an Alien Romulus fan, I concur. But yeah, look at that. That is a fucking badass logo, dude. Love that logo. Look at the threes are like gold bricks. That's that strong kind of energy to them, right? It's so I'm sure that's vibranium, but it's still like it's got a power to it that I think is great in terms of its look. Not enough to change my channel to mirror its look. That's still Ghost Rider territory, but it's pretty fucking awesome for sure. David Johnson. Oh shit, he was announced. Wow. So David Johnson from The Long Walk and Rye Lane is the new Black Panther. So it is David Johnson. Wow. It is David Johnson. Shit. That's great. Although, look, he's smaller than Shuri, for God's sakes. Maybe that's forced perspective, but I don't know. M'Baku giving him the love, but Letitia maybe not seeing so much. But of course, we don't see the video. So if there is a video, so there it is. David Johnson. Looks like David Johnson will be the new Black Panther. Wow. Where is it? Okay, as duo for there it is. Wow. Love this casting for the new Black Panther. And people have been saying that they want a new Black Panther. They want a recasting. Johnson is a fucking great actor. Great actor. Looking forward to see what he does with the role. Interesting that they would let us know this far ahead of time, though, right? I mean, because is he popping up in Doomsday or Secret Wars? Will they announce that as well? So, pretty cool. David Johnson is the new Black Panther, everybody. Give me your reactions. From Bragg.
Oh, that's my cue, curse.
Hilarious. All right, let's look at the chat. What do you guys say? Do you like it? It's his son. He'll be playing T'Challa Jr. That's awesome. Toussaint T'Challa Jr. Time dilated. Get him in there. Yes, absolutely. T'Challa Jr. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't say he was going to play T'Challa. I wouldn't say it was I didn't say recasting T'Challa. I said recasting Black Panther. I didn't say recasting T'Challa. Those are two different things. So T'Challa Jr. makes sense. Clearly, they're going to jump up the time frame, right? To let us know who he is, or let us know like that he's the son and how they made the time. How does the time thing work? That'll be curious to see, considering where he was when we last left him. So I think it was like 1412 when we last left him. So interesting stuff there. All right, let's see if there's an update. All right, live blog here. What do you got for us? No X-Men news so far, but guessing they're saving that for D23 next month. Think the date is August 14th. That seems to be it for Marvel Studios. Letitia Wright will also return. Winston Duke will also return. David Johnson's playing T'Challa's son. All right. I love it. So there you go. David Johnson is the new Black Panther. Is that it? Was that all the announcements? Oh, man. Is that all the announcements to see in this thing? So this might be it. I will keep checking for a little bit to see if that's it. Let's see. Marvel SDCC panel. Okay, let's listen.
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody?
What's up, everybody?
It's always an honor to come here. My first time here was in 2008. I sat way in the back, almost 20 years ago.
Wow, 20 years ago, man. That's crazy. Oh, whoops. Let's see. Have they got something new? All right, we saw that. Let me just do Marvel SDCC, see if something new comes up. Yeah, there it is. Black Panther, December 15th. Anything new video-wise? Oh, yeah, let me go to the media, see if there's something new in the media here. No. Nothing new there. All right. Latest, there's the picture, better picture. No announcements for X-Men were made at SDCC. Yep, no surprise, everybody, because, I mean, they want to save that for Spider-Man. They want to save it for after Spider-Man. They want to save it for Doomsday. They're not going to announce X-Men. But remember, when I dropped that Punisher Hulk news, if you go back and watch that video, I think I also announced that from what I had heard from the same source, is that the X-Men movie was coming out like right after Secret Wars is over, like a few months later. So I would not be surprised if the X-Men movie gets announced for the middle of 2028. So we will see if that's the situation there on that end. But I think, okay, Marvel Studios panel has just ended. No X-Men cast announcement for X-Men movie, so expect that on August 14th to the 16th at D23. I don't think you should expect that at D23 at all. D23 is not where you announce X-Men, I think. So, all right, let's stop sharing. Let's go back to full frame. All right, so there it is. What do you guys think? What are your reactions to this? What stood out? Do you like the panel? Was it an exciting panel? Or do you have some interest? Do you think it wasn't quite it was hyped up to be? I already see some people online saying that it was a bit of a not as powerful as they were hoping it would be. So yeah, interesting situation here. So we got the Ghost Rider news. We got the Vision Quest date. We got more footage from Spider-Man Brand New Day, an extra scene. We got footage for Doomsday, which I'm sure will be online soon. And then we got Black Panther 3 announcement. I think I said the Ghost Rider thing already. Haley Atwell is back. Yeah. Black Panther 3, yes. Okay, Ryan Coogler, all you, yeah. Doomsday. Yeah. It seems like that's pretty much it that we got at the panel. So what do you guys think? Did it work? Did it accomplish what it was supposed to accomplish? Or was this pretty standard stuff, not as big as people thought? So let me know. What do you think? Spaceball 2 had the best panel for SDCC. All right. No, I don't see any Streamlabs, any super chats. No. Okay. So yeah. All right. So there you go. There's the panel for Marvel. I sense from the chat that you guys aren't necessarily blown away by that. Oh, X-Force is a possibility, of course, with the Deadpool. So yes, Ghost Rider, X-Men reboot. They did not say that. Black Panther 3. Yes. All right. So Nick says this was a great panel. Ranger says it started 30 minutes, ended in 45 minutes. Yeah. Jacob says a little bit of a letdown. The peak announcement was Ghost Rider. Sure. I'd agree with that. But I mean, you also have to factor in, and I'm not trying to defend Marvel. I know some people are like, oh, there was Roka shilling again. I think more it's a matter of like they're just stuck in this middle place. They have a film coming out next week. They don't want to ruin anything about it, so they're not going to do any X-Men talk. They have a film coming out later this year that they don't want to spoil too much about it. And the X-Men will probably be hinted at in Doomsday, but they know they can't roll that out until after Secret Wars. So they're kind of in this place. So we have to kind of give them a little bit of grace that they're stuck by scheduling and situation that they can't give us more. But the Ghost Rider stuff looks awesome. The Black Panther 3 stuff, the logo and David Johnson being announced is cool. It sounds like the new footage is pretty badass for Avengers Doomsday, which I will react to if they drop it online tonight. And the Ghost Rider announcement, I think, is pretty cool. Is that what I said already? Ghost Rider, Black Panther 3, Doomsday. Oh, and the Spider-Man Brand New Day scene. People got to see more with Hulk and Punisher and Spider-Man, so that's exciting. Sam says they're holding a ton for D23. Yeah, I don't know. People felt that they were holding a ton for this presentation. So I don't know that there's much for D23. So yeah, who moderated the panel? Was it Horowitz? I wouldn't be surprised if it was Horowitz. Where's Waffles? Did Waffles what was it? Waffles, if you're still in this, let us know what you thought of what it was like. Kate says, what is it? Anyway, back to my dinner because I'm rich, married, and with a house. Okay, Kate. Well, did someone come for Kate? Don't come for Kate. Don't come for Kate, for God's sakes. Kate's one of my OGs. Don't come for Kate. I hope nobody came for Kate. All right. So Kate says she only knows his name from Christian. Kudos. Okay. Oh, vibration bricks. Is that what those were? Vibration bricks? Okay, thank you, Kate. Appreciate you. Appreciate you giving me the 411 on that. All right. Is that everything? Is that everything? Clarissa word cake. I love it. Kate, no one comes for you in my chat. You know that. Clarissa and Kate are protected species. So is LA Nerd Girl. All three of you are protected in my chats. So no one come for either of them. It wasn't a panel, it was a presentation. That's for sure, LA. That's for fucking sure. It wasn't a panel, it was a presentation. So, all right. So we will see. All right. So there it is. Those are the things. Was announced tonight. Let me know what you thought about it in the chat. I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you very much for joining me for this reaction video. Andrew Sanchez says, I really didn't see them announcing new X-Men news, especially when they were bringing back the Fox X-Men for now. That news alone is exciting. Exactly, Andrew. I agree. That's another situation for them as well. Like timing-wise, isn't good for them to be able to go into the X-Men stuff just yet. Fiona's protected species in here as well. Fiona says, I don't know what people are expecting with X-Men casting. Wasn't guaranteed due to Sadie Sink in Spider-Man. Also, things are probably still in development. Exactly. I said that. Jeff said that, actually, on the hot mic on Monday, said there wasn't going to be much X-Men talk as well at all. But people were hyping up, we're going to get X-Men. We're going to get X-Men. So we did not get it. We did not get it. So as you're leaving, please hit a like on this video. Would love it if you guys hit a like on this video. Get good numbers there for the like. It helps to raise the visibility of the channel, raise the visibility of the video. So would love it if you guys hit a like on this. I don't think I'm going to put time codes on this. We'll see if I put time codes on this, but that's going to be a lot of work. I need to make some dinner for myself and eat. As I said, I'm a little under the weather, a little tired, so I'm going to go rest. Thank you, everybody, for joining me tonight. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all madly. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I would appreciate that very much. Do I have one on the stream live? Oh, yeah, Lou Tips. Thanks for the live coverage. Thank you, Lou. Thank you for the kind donation. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, man. You're always kind to send in some love here. Waffles Daddy says that Black Panther December date was not one of the announced held 2028 dates. Apparently, they had a May and July date held. Yeah, so I think May is where X-Men shows up, or July. May or July. Waffle says people also seem shocked there was no Nova announcement. Oh yeah, no Nova either. That's a good point. That is a good point. So yeah. All right. Well, there you go. All right. Thank you guys so much. Please remember, as I said, subscribe. Follow me at The Rocha Says on all my social media. Remember, the Geek Buddies live, hopefully on Monday, to talk about all this stuff, and House of the Dragon, and the recent X-Men 97 season episodes as well. We'll talk all that stuff. So hang out with us then. Thank you so much. Much love. Appreciate you. Have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday and your Sunday tomorrow. And I'll talk to you next time with another brand new reaction video or live video here on the John Rocha channel. Peace until then.